Okay, imagine this. You have got a tiny patch stuck to your arm, and it is quietly reading your blood sugar 24/7. No finger pricks, no running to the lab. Just real time data on how your body reacts to every bite of food you take, every walk, every late night stress moment. Sounds futuristic, right? But this is real. It's called continuous glucose monitor, or CGM. Now, the big question is, do you actually need one? Are they really just a cool tech gadget? Or they can really change your health story? That's what we are gonna dig into today. Welcome to Levels in Check. This is Ray. And today we are talking about something I get asked all the time: continuous glucose monitors. You've probably seen people post those graphs on Instagram. Or you might have heard of startup offering them as a startup biohacking kit. If you're in India, you might know someone in your family with diabetes who uses them constantly. But here's the thing: CGMs are not just for people with diabetes anymore. More and more people who are curious about their metabolism, their diet, their energy are starting to try them. So, are they worth the hype? Let's break it down. So, first, what exactly is CGM? It's basically a small sensor you wear on the skin, usually back of your arm. The sensor measures glucose level in the fluid under your skin, not directly in the blood, but it is close enough. Then this data goes to your phone, and you can literally see how your glucose rises and falls throughout the day. This was originally made for people with type 1 diabetes because they absolutely need to know their blood sugar level constantly. Later, type 2 diabetes patients started using them. And now, wellness and fitness enthusiasts are jumping into it too. I'll tell you why CGMs feel powerful. When you wear one, suddenly food becomes like an experiment. You eat one plate of white rice and you see your sugar spikes to the roof. You swap it for brown rice, maybe some dal or veggies, and the spike seems smaller. You go for like 15-minute walk after dinner and the line on your graph looks cleaner and calmer. That instant feedback is addictive. It's like your body's finally talking back to you. Instead of waiting 3 months for an HbA1c test, you see the results of your lifestyle in real life. Let's get real. Do you need one? For most healthy people, you can live your whole life without ever wearing CGM, and you will be fine. Humans have survived thousands of years without sticking sensors in their arm. Also, these things are not cheap. In India, 14-day CGM sensor can cost between 2500 rupees to 4000 rupees. If you want to use them long term, that's a serious monthly expense. And if you're not going to act on the data, like you see the spike but continues to eat the same food, then honestly, what's the point? Let's talk about who actually benefits from using CGMs. People with diabetes, especially type 1 but even type 2 patients. For them, it's a life changing tool. They can manage insulin better, avoid dangerous highs and lows, and live with more confidence. Now let's talk about people who are pre-diabetic and insulin resistant. Millions of people don't even know they are pre-diabetic. A CGM can be an eye-opener. Like, oh wow, my sugar jumped crazy high every time I eat bread. That shock can put someone to change. Now, curious and the motivated kind. If you are someone who really wants to optimize your lifestyle, you will use this data to actually experiment. CGM is like a teacher living in your arm. Let me give you an example. Imagine Ramesh, a 32-year-old IT professional in Bangalore. He thinks he's healthy, normal weight, works out twice a week, but he feels sluggish after lunch. He slaps a CGM and realizes his favorite lunch, three chapatis and maybe a potato sabji, is spiking his sugar level higher than he ever thought. Does this mean he can never eat potato again? No, it just means he learns to balance it. Maybe add some dal or eat some salad before. Within weeks, his energy improves because he's flattening those crazy spikes. That's the kind of practical awareness a CGM can do. Now let's look at the flip side: anxiety and obsession. Let's be honest. Some people become too obsessed. I can be one of those. They stare at the graph all day, panicking at every small spike. That's not healthy either. Glucose will always rise when you eat. That's normal. The goal is not a perfect flat line, it's stability and balance. So, if you are the kind of person who easily spirals into stress, a CGM might not be good for your mental health. So, are CGMs worth it? Here is a simple answer. It depends on where you are in your health journey. If you already have diabetes, 100% yes, you should get it. If you're pre-diabetes, overweight, or have a family history, yes, even for a few months, it can give you a life-changing awareness. If you're healthy and just curious, maybe it's a cool experiment, but don't expect it to be magic. You probably already know a soda and a samosa spikes your sugar. Do you really need a sensor to confirm it? So, a CGM is like a mirror. It doesn't fix your health. Whether you act on that truth or not, that is still up to you. Thank you for hanging out with me today on Levels in Check. I am Ray, and if you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend who has been curious about glucose monitoring. Maybe it helps them think twice before the extra plate of white rice tonight. And remember, it's not about the gadget, it's about the choices you make every single day to keep your levels in check.